www.challengetv.co.uk.
Terrifying tortured triceps. Let's get ready to rumble!
Ooh, don't you dare.
Holy biceps, it's the Gladiators. Weeknights at 7:55 on your chaotic supporting Challenge TV. Lucky I'm in a good mood.
Now on Challenge, play Trivial Pursuit with Tony Slattery. That's followed by Gladiators 2000 and later 15 to 1. This morning, here on Challenge TV.
Tony Slattery. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Trivial Pursuit. Here's a bit of a trivia in terms of mottos or proverbs. Well, someone once said to me, his grandmother said to him, well, you live until you die unless you're worried by a big dog. Now, that's so true, isn't it? And my personal motto is it's rough at the top, but it's hard at the bottom. But that's enough about me. Okay, so let's straight away meet today's three contestants who are competing for the chance to win a great holiday. Firstly, we say hello to Terry. Hello, Terry. Welcome.
Thank you.
It says you're an Avon lady.
That's right.
Oh, heavens. Yes, they used to have kind of television commercials in the 60s and 70s. And bing bong, Avon calling, wasn't it? Do you still do that?
Well, I've tried, but usually the bells don't work, so I have to bang on the door.
Avon calling, yes, absolutely. One of the worst, this is nothing, I'm sure it's improved, nothing against your company, one of the worst aftershaves I ever had was when I was a teenager, and it was an Avon aftershave, and it was called Windjammer. Do they still, it's true, this is quite true. Do they still make it?
I don't think so.
No, because otherwise I think your company would have gone bust. But anyway, Terry, welcome to you. Next we say hello to Peter. Welcome, Peter. It says you're a superstore worker. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the great sort of Sunday trading debate?
Well, I don't mind it. Personally, I don't work Sunday. I'd like to, but they won't allow me, so I miss out on the double time.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It says that you were a stage manager in the theatre for 20 years.
Yeah, and television.
Good Lord, which companies for television?
Well, mainly YTV.
Yes, and did you work in the theatre in London?
Yes, but I didn't like working in the West End.
Oh, why's that?
Well, to me it was too much like a factory.
Yes, it is a bit like that.
You know, because you're at home during the day and then you've got to go into work in the evening.
And you get your hands very dirty.
I much prefer touring.
No, absolutely, yes. Well, it's lovely to have you on the show, Peter.
Thanks.
And finally we say hello and welcome to Sue.
Hiya.
Hiya, Sue. It says you're a conservationist.
That's right, yeah.
Where have you been working sort of recently?
Mostly in London, around Newham, actually.
Indeed. It says you went white water rafting on the Ganges.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. The Ganges is quite a polluted river, though, isn't it?
Not at the top.
Mostly brown water there, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
but at the top, it's cleaner, is it?
It's fairly clear, yeah.
Yes. And how would you describe the experience of white water rafting?
Uplifting and frightening.
Uplifting and frightening. Rather like being here, isn't it? Yes, only more uplifting here. Intense spiritual experience here. Ooh, what? Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Well, please, welcome the contestants. Okay. Sorry, turned into Batman there. Okay, let's get straight on with the game. The aim of which is to be the first person to illuminate all 12 sections of your individual pie. This you do by answering correctly questions on trivia in various categories. Answer correctly and a section is illuminated. Answer incorrectly or pass, and I'll throw it open to the other two to buzz in after that timeout buzzer goes, of course, because if you try and buzz in before that, then your computers won't work. Okay, the very best of luck to all three of you. And let's start with the first round. Well, what else? In which the categories come from the classic Trivial Pursuit categories of geography, entertainment, history, art and literature, science and nature, and sport and leisure. Terry, over to you.
Science and nature, please.
Science and nature for green, Terry. After which planet was the first US manned space program named?
Saturn.
Incorrect. Time out. Anyone? Peter?
Venus.
Not Venus. Sue, like to have a go?
Mars.
Bars? Oh, Mars, no. Mars bars, in fact. No, the answer is Mercury. OK, Peter, over to you.
Entertainment.
Entertainment for pink, Peter. In which 1985 thriller was lawyer Glenn Close hired to defend Jeff Bridges?
Battle of Eagles.
Not Battle of Eagles. Time out. Anyone? Terry?
The Accused.
It wasn't The Accused, no. It was, in fact, Jagged Edge. OK, on to you, Sue.
Art and literature.
Art and literature for red. In 1994, which author had 2 books in the best-selling paperback top 10 at the same time? The Men and the Girls and The Rector's Wife.
Oh, I can't remember.
OK, time out. Peter?
Joanna Trollope.
Joanna Trollope is right. I think I heard a whisper. Well done. I think I heard a whisper of Joanna Trollope from the audience there, and I must insist that you don't give any clues, because there is a penalty if you do shout out, and let's just say it involves a cattle prod. OK, Terry, back to you. 3 to go.
Geography, please.
Geography for blue, Terry. Here we go. On which lake in the English Lakes is Belle Isle, on which a circular 18th century mansion is situated?
Contestant water.
Incorrect. Time out. Peter?
Windermere.
Windermere is correct. You pick up a blue, and now you have 2 to choose from.
History.
History for yellow. Which historical document of May 1776 begins, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal"?
American Declaration of Independence.
Is right for a yellow. Sue, you are left with orange, which is sport and leisure. In horse racing, what term is used to denote the greatest margin of victory?
I don't know.
OK, anyone else? Terry?
100 lengths.
Incorrect. Peter?
A length.
No, it's in fact a distance. That is the jargon for it. OK, let's now reset the board so that you can all have freedom of choice from the categories. Terry, back to you.
Science and nature.
Science and nature for green, Terry. Which town was bypassed by Britain's first stretch of motorway opened in 1958?
Manchester.
Incorrect. Anyone else? Peter?
Liverpool.
It wasn't, no. It was Preston that was bypassed, and a good thing too. Peter, over to you.
Entertainment.
Entertainment for pink, Peter. In the series of the 70s, for which organisation did The Professionals work?
MI6.
Incorrect. Anyone else? Terry?
CI5.
CI5, that's right. Do you remember all those ghastly clothes and lapels they wore? Awful. You're off your duck anyway. Well done. Sue, over to you.
Art and literature.
Art and lit for red, Sue. Which novel by Jeffrey Archer, well, I use the word novel loosely, which novel by Jeffrey Archer is a sequel to Cain and Abel and has a similarly biblical sounding title?
First Among Equals?
Not First Among Equals, no. Terry?
The Prodigal Daughter.
The Prodigal Daughter is correct. Well done. Are you a fan of Jeffrey Archer?
Yes, yeah.
That's a shame. OK, let's... No, he's great, very successful. At the end of that first round, we see that yet to score, but it's very early days, is Sue. In second place, with 2 sections illuminated, is Terry, but leading with 3 is Peter. OK, let's now go on to our film and television round, in which you'll see some photos and some clips as well. The categories here are personalities, titles, classics, portrayals, drama, and wild card. And some of these have hidden bonuses, which I'll tell you about when they crop up. Sue, you're in third position at the moment, so you get to choose first.
Classics.
Classics. Good choice. That's a bonus question, which means it's in 2 parts. Get the first part correct, you get that yellow section illuminated. Get the second part correct, and you can take away a section from either Terry or Peter. Here we go. Please take a look at this.
Walt Disney. Master of fantasy, weaver of dreams, and winner of 29 Academy Awards.
Fabulous Walt Disney there. Here's the question. Which famous fairy story became Disney's first full-length cartoon in '37?
Peter Pan?
Not Peter Pan. Anyone else? Terry?
Cinderella.
Incorrect. Peter?
Snow White.
Snow White, of course it was. So you get that yellow, which gives you a yellow slice. And also the second part of the bonus question. Which Disney cartoon film featured the characters Mowgli and Shere Khan?
Jungle Book.
Is correct. So it'll have to be a section taken away from Terry now.
Yeah.
Which one?
Pink.
Pink. A pink disappears from Terry. And now it's your go proper, Terry. Category, please.
Titles.
Titles. Okay, that's a bonus question, Terry, which means the same rules apply. Please take a look at this.
It's like the exact opposite of me. I'd rather be dead than be in front of the camera now, you know? Talking about myself and my family and my whole bit, my motivations.
She was saying there she'd rather be dead than in front of the camera. The peculiar thing is, I'm both. Okay, Terry. I'm a miracle of cryogenics. Here's the question. Name the 1988 movie in which Meryl Streep played an Australian woman who claimed her baby had been carried off by a dingo.
Into the Darkness.
Incorrect. Anyone else? No? Peter was there?
Into the Wilderness.
It's not. It's called A Cry in the Dark, in fact. Okay, and as that's a bonus question, I can't hand over the second part. But Peter, over to you. 4 to go.
Portrayals.
Portrayals. Portrayals for red. Right. Take a look at this picture. It's the wonderful Valentino there. And according to my card, someone called Vilmi Banki. I think that's right. Apparently, famous star of the silent era. Question. Which famous Rudolph played Valentino in Ken Russell's 77 biopic?
Nureyev.
Rudolph Nureyev. That gives you a red slice. Okay, let's go round again. Sue.
Wild card.
Wild card for orange, Sue. Please, would you take a look at this?
He landed in the sea south of Bermuda and is brought to the islands for quick medical checks before he is taken back to Cape Canaveral for a thorough examination.
Right, that was the first chimp in space. Here's the question, Sue. In the Tarzan movies, what was the name of Tarzan's chimpanzee?
I can't remember.
Okay, time out. Anyone? Terry?
Cheetah.
Cheetah is correct. And Tarzan also had a cheetah, which was called Chimpy. That's nice, isn't it? Bit of film information there. Terry, back to you.
Personalities, please.
Personalities for blue. Question. In the 1979 film Kramer vs. Kramer, which actor played Billy's tug-of-love father?
Dustin Hoffman.
Is correct for a blue. And Peter, you're left with green, which is drama. Question. Which islands provided the setting for the 1988 TV drama Tumbledown?
Falklands.
The Falklands is correct for a green. So at the end of that film and television round... Oh, no, don't worry, Sue. It's very early stages. Sue has yet to score, but I'm sure that will change. I'm not sure. It could be like that at the end, in which case it would just be awful. But never mind. I'm just trying to give you a bit of encouragement here. In second place, with 3 sections illuminated, is Terry, but leading with 6 is Peter. Okay, now we come on to our trivia tactics round. This is where you have to nominate for your opponent the category in which you think they might have slightly more difficulty in answering. The categories being around the world, personalities, history, art and culture, science and nature, and wild card. Terry, we'll start with you. Please choose for Peter.
Wild card.
Wild card for orange, Peter. What aid to criminal investigation is also known as dactyloscopy?
Fingerprinting.
Is correct, yes, good. Peter, please choose for Sue.
History.
History for yellow, Sue. What nickname was given to October the 29th, 1929, on which the New York Stock Exchange collapsed dramatically?
Black Monday?
Incorrect. I'm not going to hand that over. It was Black Thursday, so you got half of it. Never mind. Okay. Sue, please choose for Terry.
Personalities.
Personalities for pink, Terry. Which daughter of Lord Longford, a writer of historical books and detective novels, married Harold Pinter?
Antonia Fraser.
Antonia Fraser is correct. Okay, let's go round again. Terry, please choose for Peter.
Science and nature.
Science and nature for green, Peter, to give you a green slice. Here we go. Baleen, the horny plates, which grow from the palates of toothless whales, and once used in corsetry, is popularly known as what?
Verdigris?
No. Terry.
Whalebone.
Whalebone is correct, yes. Peculiar question. Okay, Peter, choose for Sue.
History again.
History. Here we go. Sue. Tyre and Sidon were the chief cities of which ancient trading people of the Middle East who travelled the Mediterranean and into the Atlantic?
Persians.
Not the Persians. Peter.
Phoenicians.
The Phoenicians is correct, absolutely. Okay, Sue, please choose for Terry.
Around the world.
Around the world for blue, Terry. To which country do the Dodecanese Islands belong? In the Aegean Sea.
Greece.
Is correct. You get a blue slice. Okay, at the end of that first half, we see that Peter's in the lead, but anything can happen in the second half, so please do join us in a moment.
Challenge TV tonight. Barrymore Trival.
Hello, welcome back to Trivial Pursuit. Let's have a quick recap on the scores. In third position, still yet to score, is Sue, but she was a bit downhearted in the interval, but I cheered her up by showing her a picture of Jeremy Beadle, and just to show that you could be worse, you could be born Jeremy Beadle. In the second position, with 6 to illuminate, is Terry, but leading with just 5 to go is Peter. Okay, let's finish off our trivia tactics round. Back to you, Terry, please. Nominate a category for Peter.
Wild card, please.
Wild card for Orange, Peter. Here we go. In which 1979 film with Julie Andrews was George Segal replaced by Dudley Moore after shooting had begun?
10.
Is correct. Peter, please choose for Sue.
Art and Culture.
Art and Culture for Red Sue. Under what pen name, taken from 2 of his Christian names, did A.J.B. Wilson write A Clockwork Orange and Earthly Powers?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyone else? Peter.
Anthony Burgess.
Anthony Burgess, but you've already got your red slice, but well answered nevertheless. Okay. Sue, please nominate for Terry.
Personalities.
Personalities for Pink, Terry. Well, in fact, yes, you can have that because you haven't got a pink slice, and good thing. Question. Who won a Best Actress Oscar for her role in the 1965 film Darling?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Incorrect. Peter.
Julie Andrews.
Incorrect. Sue, guess?
I don't know.
Okay, it's Julie Christie, in fact. Yes, I think Peter knew it. Well, no, he didn't, otherwise he'd have told me. Okay. Right, at the end of the Trivia Tactics round, we see still in third place is Sue. In second place, with 6 to go, is Terry, but leading with 4 to illuminate is Peter. Okay, but this is where the scores can really go topsy-turvy. It's our control round. I start by asking you to poise fingers on the buzzers. I'll ask a controlled question. First person to answer that correctly gains control of the round and the opportunity to choose whatever categories they need in order to fill up their pie. The categories being geography, entertainment, history, art and literature, science and nature, and sport and leisure. Here we go. First controlled question. Which Meat Loaf album spent 416 weeks in the 7... Terry.
Bat Out of Hell.
Is correct. Category, please.
History, please.
History for yellow. About which queen did Bernard Shaw say, a parlour maid as ignorant as she was when she came to the throne would be classed as mentally defective?
Victoria.
Is correct. Oh, how cruel. Category, please.
Science and nature, please.
Science and nature for green. Which whale has a large single tusk which can grow to several metres in length, possibly giving rise to the legend of the unicorn?
No, sorry.
Anyone else? Peter.
Sperm whale.
Incorrect.
Blue whale?
Incorrect. No, it's the narwhal, in fact, or the narwhale. Okay, control question. What fraction of a gram is a milligram? Peter.
1,000.
1,000th is correct. Category, please.
Entertainment.
Entertainment for Pink, Peter. Brush Up Your Shakespeare was a number from which 53 Howard Keel musical?
Kiss Me Kate.
Of course it was, yes. For your field, Peter. Okay, category, please.
Entertainment again.
Entertainment again for Pink. The 1981 film Priest of Love starred Ian McKellen in the role of which English author?
D.H. Lawrence.
Is correct. Category, please.
Science and nature.
Science and nature for green. What was the name of the first Soviet spacecraft to hit the moon?
Soyuz.
Incorrect. Terry.
Sputnik.
Incorrect. No, the answer is Lunik. Lunik 2. Okay, control question. Which city was Brazil's capital before Brasilia was built? Terry.
Rio de Janeiro.
Is correct. Category, please.
History.
History for yellow. Which country did America defeat in a war that began in 1846 and added considerably to the USA's land area?
Mexico.
Is correct. Category, please.
Art and literature.
Art and literature for red. My Beloved Son and The Rag Nymph were recent bestsellers for which prolific northern writer?
Catherine Cookson.
Is correct. Category, please.
Science and nature.
Science and nature, green. How many primary colours are there?
3.
Is correct. Red, yellow, blue. Category, please.
Entertainment.
Entertainment for Pink. You have 2 to go. Starring actress Wendy Craig, during which decade was the series Nanny set?
The 1940s.
Incorrect. Peter
30s.
is correct. You have control. Category, please.
Science and nature.
Science and nature for green. What does an ohm measure? OHM.
Electrical resistance.
Is correct. Yes, you have one to go, and that is blue, which is geography. 250 miles southeast of Buenos Aires, which town is noted for its beaches and casinos?
Acapulco.
Incorrect. Terry?
Rio de Janeiro.
No. No, the answer is Mar del Plata. Okay. I'm sorry, you thought I was swearing at you there, Peter, but I wasn't. Anyway, that sound you heard wasn't me because I was nervous. It was the 60-second warning, which means that if after that minute no one has completed all sections of their pie, it's the person with the most sections illuminated who goes on to play for that fabulous holiday. And the 60 seconds start now. Pans, People and Legs & Co. were regulars on which, Terry?
Top of the Pops.
Is correct. Category, please.
Entertainment.
Entertainment for Pink. Here we go. I've Had the Time of My Life was the Oscar-winning song from which 1987 dance movie?
Dirty Dancing.
Is correct, and you are left with Orange, which is Sport and Leisure. Here we go. Which former world champion darts player is known as the Crafty Cockney?
Eric Bristow.
Is correct. You filled in your time. Excellent. Well done. Excellent. So let's have a look at the scores. In third position, well, Sue, it wasn't your day, but often the cookie crumbles like that. Some days don't get anything right either. But thanks for playing anyway. And commiserations to Peter. You were just pipped to the post. You're a wonderful contestant. Well done. But the person who goes on to play for that great holiday, having filled her pie, is Terry. Okay, so commiserations to Peter and Sue. Thanks very much for coming. Been great contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter and Sue! But now, Terry, I'd like you to join me in the centre of the board to play the ultimate trivia challenge. Right, so you're going to have 60 seconds in order to answer some questions, because this is the holiday you're about to play for.
You could be on your way to Amsterdam, courtesy of Cresta Holidays. You'll receive a great start before exploring the city famed for its canals and pavement cafes. With breathtaking sights around nearly every corner, coupled with that Dutch hospitality to welcome you, this will definitely be a holiday to remember. So good luck, Terry, on your quest for your Trivial Pursuit holiday!
Excellent stuff. Well, well done for getting this far. I hope very soon to be wishing you bon voyage. And what a nice dress you've got.
Thank you.
Can I borrow it?
Yes, if you
Thanks
want.
a lot. Thanks a lot. No, I'm just running out of curtains. Okay. What a horrible thing to say. I'm simply trying to put you at ease. I'm not sure it's working, because it's a very tense moment. All right? Okay, now. You're going to have 60 seconds to answer 6 questions. If you pass or answer incorrectly, we'll simply go on to the next category. My advice is not to look at the clock, because that just puts you off. Look at me, even though that's pretty horrible as well. And don't spend too much time racking your brain for an answer which isn't there, because those precious seconds are ticking away. Okay, the very best of luck to you, and your 60 seconds start now. The Socialist Workers' Party, headed by Felipe González, came to power in which European country in '82?
Spain.
Correct. Which puppeteer was the creator of Sesame Street and The Muppet Show?
Jim Henson.
Correct. What was the name of the motor manufacturer Lord Nuffield before he was made a Viscount?
Ford.
No, Morris. In which Italian city was the Uffizi Art Gallery damaged by a terrorist bomb in May '93?
Milan.
No, Florence. What scale expresses the magnitude of an earthquake?
The Richter scale.
Correct. Which was the only Eastern Bloc country not to boycott the 1984 Olympics?
Hungary.
No, Romania. Which of the United States has the nickname the Golden State?
Texas.
No, California. In the '77 film, which actress sang the title song New York, New York?
I don't know.
Liza Minnelli. Which of the invasion beaches on D-Day in 1944 was named after an American state?
Omaha.
No, Utah. Which author who died in Paris in 1900 had the middle names Fingal or Flaherty Wills?
Oscar Wilde.
Correct. How long does it take for the sun's light to reach the Earth, approximately?
8 minutes.
8 minutes, correct. Which yachting trophy, first completed for in 1851 and held by the USA, was won... Oh, what a shame! What a shame! Commiserations. You had just one to go, and that's a shame. And there was just a little section in the beginning where you passed on quite a lot of them, but they were quite difficult. Well, many thanks anyway, many congratulations. By the way, the yacht was the America's Cup, which I think you probably knew, but it was just the time ran out. But nevertheless, commiserations, and many thanks to you. And many thanks to all our contestants. Thanks to you, the studio audience, and especially thanks to you at home for joining us. Please do join us again very soon for another exciting edition of Trivial Pursuit. Bye-bye.
Challenge TV weeknights, a brand new series.